What is going on, Entertainment Time comes out with another video. We talking Baddies Gone Wild. Now, this can't be the show that y'all say is more interesting than Bad Boys. Like, literally, the whole episode was them on a boat, recapping the season and trying to impress YK Niece and Natalie. Like, Natalie even looked irritated. Like, I'm sorry, this episode was trash, and this season was so disappointing. I don't care what nobody says, argue with your mama. It was just so disappointing. Like, I'm watching it, I'm like, what the heck am I watching? Like, we just recapping the same stuff over. So Lauren comes back from her needed vacation. Her plot worked to be able to get a break from being up in that house from them biatches. She was able to stay up in that hotel, eat probably American food, have her feet up, not have to worry about getting jumped, not have to worry about getting snuck, her bed thrown in the pool. So, I ain't gonna lie, Lauren took the win for doing something like that. Now she gets back, and at this point, she feels exhausted. And she keeps reiterating this, y'all girls could have did something. Child, at this point, they not finna bust the move. She's like, oh, y'all should at least threw something. Y'all should did this. Y'all should did that. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, and they didn't. Okay, like at this point. So stop. Okay, stop requesting things because it's just not gonna happen with these girls. Uh, Lulu and G Baby are just not a part of y'all team. And then Kutta at this point, she don't want to get her eye banged up because her eye already got banged up to the point where it disfigured her face. Now the other side B is sitting there, and Becky says she still wants it with Lauren because she ripped her wig. I heard these two didn't squabble the whole season because they have a mutual friend from Not As TV, and that's why they kind of kept the mutual respect to not get into it with each other. This is what I was told. And that's why they've been kind of avoiding each other. So it kind of makes sense watching it because it's like how this whole season I never got into it. So all of a sudden, okay, I sound like Tori from Not As TV. So all of a sudden, all of a sudden, y'all, Lauren gets a text. Girl, they really trying to bite off a Love Island girl. Lauren gonna take it a text, talking about, oh, I got a text. It's Natalie. Girl, when they start doing that, if you will sit down to shut the up, girl, like Alyssa said for Drag Race. I don't know why I find that to be so funny because Love Island just went off, and I'm just like, girl, like, please, okay. So she ends up getting a text, and they are going to the yacht. Okay, they're headed to a yacht to have fun. Now, on the way there, y'all, House B, they're in a little bit of a mix. Okay, House B ends up having a medical emergency because Dava, her back start hurting, her left to the right, my ease naked for the left to the right, my back aching to the left to the right, my coochie tight, my child, her back started hurting to the point where she felt like she couldn't breathe. Dove, I feel like somebody put woo on her or something like that because ain't no way you just got there. You just so injured left, and right. And like, if y'all go back to her audition, she was minking Marie Mix. That's how Marie Mix wanted to get her so bad. So I don't know what's going on with Dava. Like, I don't know. Like, I suspect something very odd because it does not make sense as to why she's aching so much. But I'm glad that she was able to still go to the yacht or whatever because this whole season the girls I feel like have barely went on any outings. So she starts to feel like her or whatever, and here comes Lulu talking about she like the smiley, like, man, she like smiley, she always hurt or whatever, like that's like the smiley of our group. Like, be quiet, Lulu, okay, because yeah, just be quiet because your ass could have been helping her out, and y'all out here just watching her get hurt left and right. So they put a bus over to the side. The other house is thinking that they started turning on each other and they started squabbling. The whole time it's just Dava having a medical emergency, right? So then on the bus on House B, they start trolling Nas, and they start telling Nas how they gonna make it seem as if she was the one that started the punani smelling rumors or whatever. They start talking about who deserves the chain. Marie Min's talking about, oh, I deserve the chain. I deserve the chain. I feel like this is who deserves the chains so far in the house. Just not what I know about the reunion. I feel like it should be Lauren, Tyson. I would give it to Becky, even though she's a bully. I would also give it to Dava, and that's about it. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Those are the only ones I would give it to. The rest of them get follower teas. It's just like, no. So YK Niece is here. Okay. I forgot she was gonna be in this season too. Now, this is what you really call a special guest appearance. She ain't coming in the house, none of that, girl. Just doing a little pop up, 1 2 1 2, girl. Ain't nobody trying to touch her. Same with Lola Brooke, do a little pop up, pop up. That's what I call a real celebrity appearance. Okay, she's a special guest. Tommy, you better take notes. They treated you like a regular now. They not treating you like a special guest like they used to. Okay. So if I were you, I feel a little bothered because it's not giving special guest anymore. It's giving honorary uh cast member. So, I would feel a little bit of ways if I was her. I would feel a lot of ways. So they get on the yacht, whatever, they start partying, they dancing, they shaking their tatas or whatever. And then it gets to the point where Natalie starts to ask them, like, hey, what's been going on in the house? Like, what's tea? Now, Milani, aka Don't Call Me White Girl, aka Roger from American Dad, you was doing too much. I mean, entirely too much. I mean, my God. She got out there, y'all, and she literally showed her punan and said it don't look like roast beef. Well, it looked like a ham sandwich because the way the girls reacted, it didn't look like it was a pleasant sight. So I don't know what was being shown, but it couldn't have been nice because that to me looked crazy. For you to do that on a yacht in front of Natalie, traumatizing Natalie and them and like that, it's just like I don't get the point of you doing that. Like that to me was crazy as heck for you to do in front of white Niece like that. You traumatizing her too. Like it was so pointless, unnecessary, and ridiculous. Okay, don't you ever do something like that again. Like that to me was crazy. This girl really went out there and showed her punan like that. Just raw punan, just raw punan, literally. Child, they started to do a recap of what happened this season so far. Milano out here is on like 10. Like, she starts swinging. She like, oh, you can't do this with me. Bow, bow, bow. I be swinging like this. B, B, B. Like, man, telling Dava, like, I whooped you down. Like, you could tell she wanted the attention. Like, so bad. It was ridiculous. It was really, really ridiculous. And I don't get it because white Hades did not look impressed at all. Okay. She didn't look impressed. She didn't even look happy. You know what I'm saying? Like she looked like she wanted to leave the boat. All right. So Natalie just listening, just looking at them, looking at Milano kind of crazy, whatever. So they end that conversation. And then next thing you know, Lauren's sitting on the side because she's kind of over it. And why Kenny's goes and checks on her. She basically telling her, like, she been standing on business a whole season. And these girls are out here trying to act like they doing a big one or whatever. And why Kenny's is basically telling her, like, hey, don't trip on it because it's gonna air. We're gonna see what's real, what's not, whatever. Here come Lulu talking about YC. Like YC. What's your name? YC. I know a nigga named YG. I'm not supposed to nigga. Hold on, hold on. I'm like, Lulu, Lulu is funny to me. Like you can't even get mad at her because she's such an airhead. That's what makes it hilarious. Like she's talking about YC, like the girl that drank a little too much and that Julio, okay? Because she didn't even know what the heck she was saying. So they talking whatever, and then they go back to the front of the boat, and that's where Natalie is still talking to some of the girls about what's been going on. And am I the only one? Them keep calling Dava a man. Like, clearly she does not even look like a male. Like, please. There's so many people that there's so many men, the women that look like men, and Dava is not one of them. So, like, please stop it. Like, y'all be blowing me with these little jokes. But once again, I've said this on this channel. Let that have been a man, it would have been a problem. Y'all females need to also stop doing that to each other as well. To the point where you calling her Dave and all that. To the point Dava got to talk about, oh, she pushed natural children outside of her and all that. Like that shouldn't be okay either. If we're gonna be fair and call people out, let's call it all out because I don't think that's okay either. Because y'all questioning her womanhood. Okay, yeah, So they get outside after they kept going back and forth. And at this point, Lauren is just sick of all the talking because Dava just kept talking and talking and talking and talking. She ended up taking her wig off, ready for the fade. Natalie and YK needs walk into their direction. Why the fireworks start? Natalie gonna flinch, girl. That was proof of Natalie never really been in the hood for real. Sis thought it was gunshots. She flinched. Girl don't know the difference between a gunshot sound and a fireworks sound. Natalie, please. That hood aesthetic not fooling nobody, girl. La la. You can fight all day, girl. With them little baddies, you still not from the hood, babes. Okay. So Becky ends up fighting Lauren. And y'all, Becky, you disappoint me. What Jada said, you disappointed the community. Okay. You disappointed the community because what the heck was that? What was that? Please. You have all this mouth for Lauren and girl, she tore you both rounds, in my opinion. You couldn't do nothing with her. And it's the fact that she kept yelling about it afterwards. How about you're not doing nothing with me? No. You ain't doing nothing with her. Are we watching the same thing? Like, we gotta not be delusional here. So then Milano goes and gets into it with Dava, and Dava swift kicks her so hard, girl. Dava was shocked at her the fact that she put her to the ground. She should bow, straight kicked her, right? So then Milano returns back with some swing. She like, yeah, 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 yeah. You know her straight nigga with it. She like, yeah, 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 yeah. She started straight nigga with it or whatever, right? So they go in for a second round, and that's when Milano, don't call me white girl, she started to get the grab it off her face, to be honest, because she was kind of swinging, but then she was kind of doing it with an open hand too. And they all get on their perspective buses, and that would pretty much wrap the episode. They kind of was trolling Lauren, trolling the girls, talking about, I got these is mad again. They do that whole little thing. And that pretty much in the episode. Next week looks crazy because Lauren ends up getting glassed on at her. And why it looked like Leandro was doing her big one. I said, not Leandro doing her big one. I know that's right. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below about this recap in this video. And we out, babies.